Action.
The writing process was me and Emily basically just yelling at each other for an hour. And then when it had to be done one day, we went to Emily's house. We had tacos and quesadillas, and we sat at our kitchen table in blankets and stuffed animals and wrote. And we cried a lot because we just wanted to get it done. Mr. Allen chose it, and that was great. And then he said, write Bacallin. So we wrote Bacallin, and then he immediately dies.
The movie Driver's Ed was on top shelf, written by my boy Jackie Gately. So we read the script, we thought it was really funny, and Riley Banks actually took the script, changed it, like rewrote the whole thing kind of, and then Nicole Waters and I took Riley's script and we changed it and we rewrote it, so it was really like the sisterhood of the traveling script.
I really have always liked the writing process. You know, I've always liked writing scripts and screenplays for pre-production, you know, so that aspect is really integral, and you know, it's very fun to do. You know, sort of express your ideas onto paper.
Writing and pre-pro was huge for this. We spent a ton of time on this part. Ryan and I kind of had an oh yeah moment this summer, I think, which was when we decided that we wanted to do something different, a little darker maybe on the harder side of things.
When I read the script for This Was You, I thought it was really interesting because it was like something different from what I thought film was going to be like.
Definitely last year I would get to set and I'd be like, oh, like I don't know what shots I'm getting. Should I get a wide shot? Should I get a close-up? But this year, before every shoot, I always made sure that I knew exactly what I was getting, and I really thought about how that would look like in my head, because you know, when you get to set, you don't want to like not know what you're doing.
You know, usually I play a crazy bald teacher who's like goes a little insane. So this year I get to play a different character, you know, with a wig and teeth, and it was great, especially working with the kids and working with the crew. They were really good, and kind of kept me on my toes and made sure that had me look as good as I could, I guess, on camera.
Pre-production was really fun, and it was really fun auditioning people, and we hit the jackpot right away because we found a group of actors that really suited the roles for the movie really well, and we all worked really well together as a team, which was nice. So pre-production was really easy and it ran pretty smoothly.
Wait, what was the question? What was the question? What was the question? What was the question? The question? What was the question?
My year of directing this year, I don't know, what have other people said? Fun.
Directing this year was fun, definitely fun.
Directing was much harder than I thought it would be. I thought it would just be like, put the camera here, press record, you're done, your movie's made. It's so much more than that. It's blocking, it's composing a shot, telling people where to be.
'Cause I've been on the run so long they can't find me. You're waking up to remember I'm pretty. And when the chemicals leave my body, yeah, they're gonna find me.
So this was my first year as a director in a movie. And so at first I was assistant director, but then, you know, Ava thought that, you know, I worked so hard that I should be a director.
Definitely something that's super fun, but it's something you need to really enjoy, and I do.
Dealing with Javon in general was very tough. He often would demand green M&Ms and talk on the phone to his mom a lot.
I'm filming right now, but I'm like this close from not working there, like a speck of dust. You don't even understand.
It was pretty amazing because I got to work with my past director from Loganberry, Dan DiMartino, and we both had the same idea basically, and we collaborated. We worked pretty well. There was never a time where we got in a fight or something.
Directing a documentary is really different from directing any other kind of film because First of all, you have to kind of find a topic that you want to focus in on. And since you don't really have a script, it's all about finding the right context and finding a wide range of subjects to interview, and and getting statistics and data to like create a full story on your topic.
We didn't want classroom settings, we didn't want hallways, so Ryan actually took the crew to my house during film blocks sometimes when I wasn't there and shot there to get some of those bedroom scenes, and that's how we got it done on time.
So, since we're a sophomore independent crew, we didn't get the luxury of having time in class to edit and wrap up post-production and everything. So it was very stressful because we had the last due date, and we only had that week to finish up editing because we still had to shoot some stuff and like reshoot for audio because there were some days where we forgot some of the equipment, so we ended up having to reshoot a lot of stuff. So we were scrambling, but actually on the last day it was pretty relaxing and rewarding once we finished. So.
The most important thing I've learned from film is how to work with people. I think teamwork is such an important skill that you really learn a lot from in this class.
I learned how to be self-sufficient while also asking for help.
I learned how to do sound. That little box, the zoom, is an enigma to me. And once I finally learned how to do it, I felt like Zeus himself.
Most important thing is pre-planning, definitely.
This year, I definitely learned how to delegate more roles to people.
I learned that you can't always do what you want to do. Sometimes the best thing is just to say, okay, we're gonna do it your way, and that's where some of the best best products come out.
Okay, so this is my spanky toe. Oh my god, my feet are probably so dirty right now. This is my spanky toe. I had MRSA in kindergarten, and so this is the size of my toe when I was in kindergarten. It has not grown. I've learned that you need to be comfortable in your skin, okay? If you have a toe that looks like this, so be it.
Teenagers crying loudly.
Exciting.
Exciting.
An experience.
Family.
Competitive.
Dramatic. Trauma.
Trauma.
Creative.
Chaotic.
Chaotic.
Fun.
Fun.
Wonderful.
My favorite memory from film, I would have to say there's a scene in our movie where I get dragged across the floor, and even though that was really, really physically demanding upon myself with the amount of rug burns I got on my torso, I think it really embodied our movie because Peter suggested it as a joke and I took it seriously.
We were working together silently, but we were, like when we were talking, it was amazing and we had so much fun and there's so many jokes and it was awesome. But we were still able to keep that bond going when we were just working silently, and it just felt really good to be a part of that.
When Alex and I had to get the shot of Mr. St. Martin running out of the car when he had to like go to the ER, and we had to shoot it like so many times because I just kept laughing behind the camera.
The time we forced Jimmy and Noah Talbot to shoot in the rain because we told them we were just shooting outside and then it started downpouring and we needed the shot. So when they came back, they were really mad at us.
One of my favorite memories from film was when Chom Chom crew threw our Beanie Boo into the middle of a lake. It was frozen.
The time when Fajoa killed our Beanie Boo and recorded it and made us try to find it.
Please, you don't have to do this. What?
Action.
Frankly.
No, that was good. And a music video. Oh yeah. And a music video. Oh yeah.
Are you sure we can't do sound effects? Because that would be lovely.
No, we can't.
I can't do.
It's in the montage.
Ouch, that hurt.
Oh no.
Okay, back up a little. Actually, no, that's good. Ellen, please try to look somewhat athletic. And
that's so mean.
Wait, Sammy!
He's.
Look at yourself. Ever since the accident.
I was like, what? Whoa, why did you just look at me?
I didn't mean to look at you. I didn't mean
I was
you were just like in my field. Sorry.
Wow. 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 Wow.
One. Action.
Action, go ham.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Whatever?
Yep.
You were the light for me to find my truth. I just want to say thank you.
Wow, okay. I'm going to be, you know, missing mostly the people.
I'm gonna miss all the people.
I'll miss the people.
I'll definitely miss the people the most.
I'd say definitely getting to know the people.
I'll definitely miss the people the most.
I'm gonna miss spending time with the crew. I already get really sad when I don't get to see them all the time after school.
They're just so amazing, and I think the friendships made in film, I think the friendships made in film could last a lifetime.
And you know, all the crews have put in a lot of work, even kumquat, into their movies.
Like, film brings together people from all parts of the high school, people I would never have classes with, and then you form friendships with them. And yeah, without film, I don't think I would have met a lot of my friends that I have today.
These people have been awesome throughout the years. They've created tons of really good movies, and you know, it's going to be sad that they go away and do their own things, even if it's not in film. So you know, I'm going to be missing that a lot.
These days. We wish we could go back to these days.